Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another gaming chat for The Walking Dead Survivors. I am, as always, your host, AR the Ohio Patriot. For today's episode, we're going to talk about the upcoming Season 7 and T10 and stuff like that, pretty much, for the next 10, 15 minutes or so, give or take. So basically, had a bunch of stuff happen in the last few days here. Finally got two of my three accounts up to T10 Cavalry. Currently in the process of my third account in the region being at T10 right now. It's going to be, I think, 4 or 5 days into the coming season is what it'll take to finally get it to T10 then, just because of time and stuff like that and everything else like that right now. So yeah, it's a real pain in the ass is what it is, honestly. And it does take fucking forever is what it is to get any of those T10s up and stuff like that. I think it's like I believe it's 19 days and some change or something like that without any kind of speed up. And with the region buff, it's like 18 days and some change. And right now I'm at 12 and a half days currently. And I will definitely be using the upcoming events that are about to start here in the next day or two uh, to eventually get there and be able to do what needs to be done to get some stuff as what it is here. So, but yeah, so basically, got a bunch of stuff happening there. You had we had that whole meeting the other day of everybody in the like it was basically like the region council, I think is what they call themselves, and then it was a few other people as well on top of that that had to do with some various things. And basically overall, the gist of the conversation is this: we're hopefully going to be able to take one this coming season, which honestly, given the fact that we're now doing Warpact, it'll be really interesting to see how that works out, because I think it's like essentially 1 and 2 is the only way you can get in here is what it is then. So it might just be like, if you're part of the war pact, it might just be like 1, 2, 3 or whatever, and then the other clan or whatever gets the fucking, or the other side clans get the overall thing. That's what it'd be then, maybe. So I really don't know. It's very weird for sure. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense either, for that matter. And at the end of the day, it just seems very, suspicious and stuff like that. But yeah, basically, apparently, the way this is going to work is, I guess it's going to be my region and two other regions as a war pack together versus a set of three other regions. So you'll have 6 regions overall in this whole thing. And from my understanding, what was said in the Q&A thing the other day, you basically had the one chick lay out how you have basically the possibility at some point for like 10 different regions to be in a war pact, which is fucking insane, honestly. I'm just gonna say it like it is. Like, that's psychotic, basically. And as somebody was explaining there, was one of the many whale pay to win people is what it is, was saying how it's really just a way for some of these sort of like dead regions or whatever the case be, or like very like, iffy regions, whatever you're gonna call them there, that aren't really like super powerful, to be able to jump in there and have the ability to actually make up some money and make up some time and stuff like that's what it is then. So one thing I noticed today, and I'm not sure if somebody was able to jump into our region this last go around and nobody realized it, or what the hell happened, because there's one of these fucking people who is getting stuff currently that is literally like day one shit. It's like it's legit like season one characters, season two characters at most, and they're just now pulling these things, and I'm just like, bro, have you even played this entire time? Like, what the fuck? Like, there's seriously some shady shit going on here, is what it is. And again, it makes me wonder, like, okay, so you're obviously like a person that has not played a whole lot. Like, why are you fucking here? Kind of thing. So, yeah, very irritating for sure. Very, very irritating for sure. And then on top of that, going back to the irritation thing, as of this morning, well, not really this morning, this afternoon actually is what it was. You had everybody decide that we were going to take this last comm for the second region then. And Turns out I thought it was first occupation comm, but no, apparently it was not. It was occupied before that and stuff like that, and I just got fucked over and spent a bunch of time and energy for nothing, is what it is. Well, I mean, I guess not for nothing because technically it does put us in the second place for the season, and that's probably what we're gonna end up here in 5 days. It'll be so. It is what it is. I'll end up taking looks like fifth place then for the actual individual rewards this season, which sucks. I would have loved to be top three. As it is though, at 4 through 10, I'll get 35 universal fragments, 35 long ranges, 14 keys, 15 million bullets, and 3 days worth of speed ups. So that does work out well for that one. And then of course, clans getting other stuff. We're number one in the commemoration ranking, so get another 30 universal frags there, another 50 hours of speed ups across the board on everything. And then we'll take the second place for the key things. We'll get 6 keys then instead of 10. And then overall we'll get like I said, take second place most likely here by a few thousand. And we'll end up with 100 Negan fragments and then another 60 frags there, another 60 long ranges, another 24 keys, etc. So I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see. I don't know if I'm gonna be part of this region after this season, though. Honestly, and by that I mean I might just shut down the secondary account entirely, is what it'll be, because it really just is a pain in the ass, and it's taking me out of my main region too much right now, to where it's like I'm not focusing like I need to be, especially not with multiple accounts in the main region. So I think I just need to be dedicated to that one and that one only, and just sort of be a dead um, character, I guess is what I'll say on the other one. So yeah, it's a whole fucking thing. But anyway, uh, as it is right now, you got a bunch of people currently deciding to jump to our actual season region for some reason, because I guess they have figured out that it's time to like stop trying to win 31s is what it is there, and just go after like the Negans that are like 26, 28s and stuff like that on the main season region, which is kind of funny. I mean, I guess it makes logical sense to think about it because, I mean, we're going to be, it's like a day or something until we um, can't be on that season region anymore. Yeah, we got 1 day, 10 hours left until we start the new technical season. We're going to get kicked off season 6 region, this would be. So, but yeah, season 7, I know something was shown the other day for it. I'm going to see if I can find it here because I want to do a screen share is what it'll be here of what will be happening in the coming days is what it'll be then. So it's like way farther up though. So that's funny. People keep smacking each other like a bunch of dummies, even though you're all part of the same fucking region. So yeah, people are just stupid is what it is. Uh, huh. Hmm. Yeah, people wish I was some dickhead just randomly burning people out of nowhere for no reason at all. It's a fuck problem, people though. So yeah, I know somebody should hear. Where the hell is it now? Damn, I'm going like way far up on this. Yeah, I know somebody mentioned something about what we would be doing here for season 7 recently. And now I'm literally trying to figure that out now. So yeah, and then as it is, one of the people that was gonna be integral in our coming season decided to basically just opt out now. And it's just like, bro, what the hell? Come on. Like, it makes zero fucking sense. It literally made zero fucking sense at all. But yeah, apparently they decided to just be like, no, we're just gonna leave now. It's like, well, fuck you then. So, and apparently, I guess like it's technically in the game forbidden to actually sell your account, which makes sense. But you can actually like give it to somebody, I guess, which is interesting. So, there is that. So that is definitely an interesting theorem for sure. Um, yeah, now for some reason I can't figure out where the hell that's at now. That is very, very bothersome. I'll tell you that much right now. But yeah, as it is, we got like I said, it's going to be the first time we're going to do a war pact in this game. So it should be interesting overall to see what happens there because you will have obviously. I'm assuming the other two clans in our war pact. I know we know one of them already because we've actually had previous experience with them in the past, which is nice. And again, by the way, this is why you don't fuck people over in previous seasons because it might come back to bite you in the ass later on down the road because of the fact that with this current season, I think it was season 5, I believe, is where we had a merit exchange with 138, and 138 is going to be part of our war pack this go around, as it will be. So yeah, and we, as far as I'm aware, we kept things off on a even keel there, and we're able to basically, you know, be like, okay, cool, you guys are gonna do your thing, we're gonna do our thing, and we'll all work out in the long run. We'll all, better each other, basically, is what it is. And the nice thing about that was we were able to come together and, basically be cool with each other and not just, try to destroy each other all season long, is what it is there. And the good thing about that, obviously, being that we have this, sort of already established trust, I guess, with them is what I'd say, is that we'll be doing way better overall in the long run because now we can actually come together as one and deal with, other people's will be then. So looking very, very forward to this whole thing. And I think overall it's going to be better for everybody's what it'll be. The only thing about it is though, knowing that there's going to be like a third third clan in that whole thing, and I'm not sure which one. I think it's like 125 or something maybe. It'll be interesting to see what happens with them particularly. So I'm hoping for the best, but I don't really know honestly. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull this up real quick, and then I will show you guys what I'm talking about when I'm talking about this. So this right here is the thing for season 7 right now. So it'll be we are part of the Steadfast people. So it's 144, which is my region, 138, 107, and then it'll be versus the Wild, which is 136, 141, and 125 respectively. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that and whatnot. So from my understanding, it's basically our two factions. They are going against each other for all the stuff is what it is here. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So we'll definitely have an interesting thing. Unfortunately, again, like I said before in the past, I think this is going to be a T10 fight, which is nice because guess who's T10 now? That being said, super low level still. Still got to get at least a whole bunch to get even just one formation to T10, and then potentially like a second formation to T10 is what it'll be then. But yeah, it's just like I'm basically pseudo T10 right now is what it is then. Mostly T9, but we'll be T10 eventually. But yeah, I think this season will basically be the whales is what I'll call them. It'll be a fight of the whales. So you'll have whales from 144, 138, and 107 respectively, probably. And then you'll have whales from 136, 141, and 125 all be fighting each other and stuff like that. And meanwhile, the rest of us will be, sort of just cheering up on the sidelines, like, yeah, get one in for me kind of thing or whatever. So it is what it is, man. But like I said, it's nice to know though, right? Like it's nice to be able to at least get there and have the ability to be able to eventually do something, to be able to do something. There's what it is then. So help out, whatever the case be there. So I think we're definitely gonna do better, honestly, this season. I think we have an ability to do a lot of stuff this season that we didn't have in the past, and I look super forward to doing a lot of it. Is what it is. Um, there were a lot of times I think people definitely fucked off this season when they didn't need to, and there was a lot of times where I think people definitely didn't do jack shit for the season. Is what it is overall when they should have been. And I think hopefully this coming season will show who the true sort of power players are in the region and what we should be doing to focus on future seasons and stuff like that without like certain individuals like specifically something clever because unfortunately that fucker left us in a loop right now where we're not going to be able to recover from that one whole thing. And it's like, yeah, dude, you're just an asshole is what it is. You could have easily helped us out. You could have easily done something that would have been better for all of us overall, and yet you chose to basically fuck us is what it is for no reason at all. It seems like, and I don't understand. I really don't understand why. Honestly, I don't understand why, and it just pisses me off because of the fact it's like, okay, if he like, and this is the thing too right now, right? If this person was going to leave, they should have left in the relocation process. Then be like, hey guys, decide I'm not going to be part of this whole thing anymore later, and then just left, right? But no, instead they fucking went full asshole and stayed in our fucking region as a huge ass fucking whale to fuck up our matchmaking skills forever now, basically, is what it is. And because of their ass, now we're in this weird fucked up position where we're now being put up against people that we maybe not should be put up against. And it's like, yeah, you're just a dickhead, dude, is what it is. Like you're just a dick in general. So I don't know. I'm hoping they come back or at least, pass their account off to somebody else is what it is then that can use it for the season or something because it's a lot of power that's just going to be sitting there now that's going to do nothing. And that's the sad part of all of it. Like you basically have like a giant whale that is now just freelancing basically. And it's very fucking frustrating, man, is what it is really honestly because it's like it did not need to be that way at all. They could have easily done something to where they would have actually given us a heads up and been like, hey, can't even if it was something where they were like, hey, sorry guys, like wanted to be part of this but can't be part of this kind of thing or whatever. Like at least then we could have figured something out. But to sit there and basically just tell us to go fuck ourselves at the end of the day out of nowhere. And that's the way I feel like it happened. Honestly, it was basically them just being like, "Oh, sorry, you can't be part of this now" or whatever. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? Like, you've been here as a friggin' person like for a long ass time. Get your ass back in here, kind of thing. So yeah, very fucking irritating. Um, what else was I gonna say then? I don't even know. Bunch of different stuff, honestly. Uh, sorry, I'm trying to figure something out right now. Okay, so that's 500,000. Okay, so if I'm in my what you call it region right now. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I need to grab here to do certain things that is there. So 500. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I'm trying to get my governor fragments for the secondary region that I'm in right now. So let's see, 20K, so it'd be 2 more. Okay. So anyway, but yeah, it's interesting. And like I said, it'll be one of those situations where you'll have a good amount of people doing a good amount of stuff. You'll have other people not doing a damn thing, is what it is. And I think, unfortunately, you're definitely going to see the wheat from the chaff at this point when it comes to the upcoming season 7, because it'll be the people like myself who have been, grinding, working our asses off this entire fucking time to do, whatever. And now it's basically going to be our time to shine, I guess is what I'd say. And maybe not shine per se, but like it'd be our time to, like, figure out whatever, and then be able to, do certain things is what it is then. So I'm just hoping I can survive is what it is, because knowing what happened the other day, man, with that one guy, like 2 minutes into the fucking kill season, or 2 minutes into the fucking kill day for the strongest survivor event. Dude, I got wiped out so fucking fast. Like it was scary fast how quickly I was basically murked. And knowing that that guy was 100% a pay to win, and one of the stronger pay to wins in that region, like, foo, man. Oh man, like I got like 50 something shields right now in my third account, and there's like I think 60 or so in my mains. So I'm gonna hopefully be able to keep on with those as what it is right now, and maybe build up a few more in the coming days and stuff like that right now. One thing I will say though, and this is something that I'm very happy about with the people that came in here for this season, is there's a shitload of fucking power that came in to our region this season with the relocation process, to the point where you now have a whole lot of people doing a lot of good stuff for us in the long run, like things that I would have never got done otherwise. And it's funny because even the one guy mentioned to me the other day, he's like, "How?" Because I mentioned something about not being held to in my other two accounts is what it is. And he's like, "How are you not held to yet in those things?" And I was like, "Well, there was all those times you guys left and the things, and there's all those times I had to leave them. And yeah, it just happened to be that I never got through Hell One is what it was. So that was one thing I did get done this go around, was finally getting through Hell One then. So, and I think that worked out well for me at the end of the day. So anyway. Also figured something out too, interestingly enough today, which I really wish I would have realized earlier than that, which is basically if you put better armor onto your what you call it dudes for like Benjamin, who is one of the trainer people for cavalry, it'll actually down the amount of time it takes you to have the cavalry done in that time period. And the reason I say I wish I had known that earlier was because I was doing 9-hour builds and stuff like that. Whereas if I had put a bunch of different armor on this guy to make him a little bit stronger armor, it would have been like 8 hours, give or take. So I would have saved like several hours of speed ups that I was wasting. And I would have probably had enough for like another set of dudes then. But, again, learning experience that you don't really think of offhand, but then you realize after the fact, like, oh shit, that was a stupid play on my part or whatever. So, and then as it is right now, I'm just building houses basically and trying to allow for a little more people to go on the thing. Then basically I actually finally unlocked a elite level 10. Spent like I think it was 8-9,000 rupees or something crazy on that the other day, which in the long run probably did hurt me because it was one of those situations where it's like I wanted to get ahead as fast as possible, and I feel like it was better in the long run simply because of the fact that not only did it open up a new building queue for me, to open up a new daily challenge on the duels for me, and it also took me from having uh, epic fragments every day to now a legendary fragment every day, and knowing that I'll have a legendary fragment every single day now, I will now be able to take all of my dudes who are legendaries and get them there quicker is what it is then. So, and as it is right now, I ended up spending 2K on Holly to get 8 fragments for her to get her up to 102 then. And then right now, I'm basically just waiting for fragmentation to come around because I'm hoping there's going to be a knife event pretty soon again. And if there is, like, that'll be a huge game changer because right now I almost have Shane at up to enough to go to 106. He is 9 fragments away right now. And as of about 2 hours from now, he'll be 8 fragments away because I'll get my daily legendary fragment then. So he'll be 106 at some point going into the season, probably most likely. And then you have Abraham, who is 24 fragments away right now. And most likely he'll just get his from the season, is what it'll be from the various different scams and stuff like that that exist on there where you can grab stuff off of. I'm sure there'll be at least 24 Abraham fragments during the season of on the for his asses what it is there. So yeah, it'll be interesting there. But basically, plan right now is we're gonna go with what we went with before, which is the 8-hour rule if we have to go that way. And for those who don't know what the 8-hour rule is basically, hey, if 8 hours I can have a shield up or whatever the case be and help out people, I will. Anything after 8 hours is kind of a no-go now. So anyway. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to talk about now. There might have been. And I can't remember offhand if there is or not. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So yeah, so you got season 7 T10. There is a lot of people right now that for some reason are still T9 and T8. Like I get being T9 potentially because it takes fucking forever to get um the stuff together to be able to actually, technology out to T10. But the thing is, how the hell are you still T8 going into season 7, dude? Like I know a lot of you dudes took like time off and, weren't there every day, whatever you want to call it there and stuff, but like at the same time it's like, really, dude, like you should have more than enough friggin' speed ups and stuff like that to do things. And I think unfortunately what it is that they're not using their time effectively, and so they're basically just fucking off is what it is. And so at the end of the day, what's happening is you have a situation right now of stupid people doing stupid things. And unfortunately, with stupid people doing stupid things, you end up in a situation where dumb shit's going to happen. And I think what's going to have to happen is, and this is something I'm going to bring up in the next time we have a Q&A kind of thing is what it is, which will be, I think it's time that somebody somewhere in the clan, I don't know exactly who at this point, I know there's some people that already know the shit is what it is there. And my thing is, I would do it if I actually had the information right now and just basically make it up and then just send it to people so it is then. Because what we need to be doing for the season, I think, is what it is you need to be having uh, a little like quick build guide, I think is what I'm going to call it, honestly, because that's probably the best way to name it, honestly. And essentially what it is it would basically be giving people across the board right now the ability to actually be able to know exactly where they need to build stuff, know exactly how they need to build stuff, know exactly what they need to do to, sort of get better in the game is what it is. And overall then be able to do some good stuff and help out each other then. So, and I think what is going to end up being here is that you're going to have a lot of individuals who will figure out very quickly that it's now a smart idea if they themselves are able to do this thing together. So, and that's basically what my plan is for right now is basically to, do what needs to be done. There's what it is. So hopefully it works out for them in the long run. I don't know if it will or not, but yeah, basically it's just trying to get everybody better is what it is, dude. Because the thing is like, this is the problem right now is taking comms and stuff like that. These are the kind of people, because of how low level they are, is what it is, whether it be T8 or whether it be T9 or whether it be 8-9 hybrid or whether it be, just pure T9, whatever the case be is there. You have these people right now who they are basically a detriment to all of us. And the reason I say that particularly that way is because in the long run, they are going to fucking hurt us. Because what they're doing is they are essentially taking what should be a very, very good overall season, and they're not really hurting us, they're hurting themselves, which is also hurting us in the long run because these are the kind of people that during different scamp event or not only well not scamp events per se, but like during different com events and stuff like that, they are the ones who are now in a situation of stupidity because they're actually taking themselves out of the mix by not enabling the entirety of the clan. And by that, what I mean is they basically are providing nothing when it comes to hits for comms outside of the ability to basically be a person that is now going to have to rally and waste more energy and rely on one of us to cover their asses. And not just one of us is what it is. It's multiple people for those rallies because it's a bunch of you to do it, 5 people or whatever the case be real quick. Then it is do like one or two. Here's what it is. And so the thing is, it's like you're basically relying on us to get ahead. And the thing of that is, it's like, dude, all like the problem is right there, like not being able to actually carry your own weight. You're not going to get enough rewards then. You're just not. And that's the whole point of the thing is you're going to end up with much lower reward counts. You're going to end up with much lower overall everything else pretty much is what it is. And then you wonder, why you're not getting further ahead in the game. And it's like, it's not that hard to figure out. I mean, that's because you're becoming a detriment to yourself and others around you is what it is there. And it's like, we want you guys to get strong, but at the same time, like, you have to be able to follow direction is what it is. And if you're not willing to follow direction, like, what the fuck you doing, man? And that's the problem right now. They need to be able to follow directions. And that direction means legitimately, hey, here's a guide to follow. Here's what you need to do to basically, be able to turn that, 20, 30 uh, hours of speed ups into, 40, 50 hours of speed ups is what it is in the long run. Because I think the problem is a lot of these people right now, and I'm going to say it like it is, every single thing that I have seen with these people right now that are the low level people right now, all of them have one thing in common. And that one thing is that they are not actually using the survival challenges the way that you'd be using them. Because the survival challenge, you have the ability to go out there and chain, speed ups and the speed ups is what it is. Every single survival challenge, depending on if you're going for the 2.3 million one, which is what you have, like this is obviously at, fully maxed out T25 is what it is there for your town hall. Or town hall 20, or yeah, it's TH25, I should say. But yeah, so you got your town hall 25, and it takes you 400,000 for the first box, 2.3 million for the second box, and usually it's about 6.5 million for the third box. Then, which a lot of times, depending on what it is, it's not worth to go after during the especially during seasons and stuff like that. It's better to just go for the first two is what it is there. Because they're the only ones that actually give you the ability to get stuff is what it is then for your commendation things is what it is then. So basically, you should be going 1 and 2 every single time though, no matter what. And the thing is with 1 and 2 boxes is you end up getting a lot of good stuff in that. You get basically, as long as you're, 24, 25, whatever is there, you're getting like a half hour speed ups to 25 for the overall training. And then for the second one, you're getting 2 hours of construction, you're getting 2 hours of tech research. And it's not until that third box that you're then getting another 4 hours for construction and another 4 hours of training speed ups is what it is, which it used to be. I believe one of the things that used to not be here, there used to also be like another 4 hours of tech research is what it is in that one. But then they changed it around. Now it's like no longer a thing is what it is there. So anyway, doesn't really matter. But at the end of the day, it's basically from what I figured out actually in this game, they figured out a way to fuck everybody over is what it is, dude, when it came to rewards and stuff like that, just like daily gets and stuff. Because even, for the store and stuff like that, where they have the daily box to grab. It used to be a half hour of construction speed ups, and now it's 5 minutes. So it's like, yeah, you cannot tell me that they're not actively trying to screw over free to play players. Is what it is on that one, and make people pay to win is what it'd be then. So yeah, definitely a real dick move on their part in general. So ooh, what's this now? Nice, somebody's tossing out bread. Cool. See if I can get two of those other now. Maybe not. Probably not. So I know somebody tossed out rubies the other day. That would have been a nice get to have. So anyway, nice. I did get two of them. Can I get all three? Can I get all three? Probably not. I think there's only a couple more left there. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying though, the entire point of the matter is this: is you got people who. Oh no, I did nice. I did get the 50th one. Sweet. Anyway, yeah, I'll have to just sit on there for a minute and see if anybody's going to throw any more stuff. Because if they are, I'm definitely grabbing it. Is what it is, man. So anyway, um, where was I at now? I don't even remember now. Honestly, my mind is blanking out. Oh yeah, that's right. So again, going back to how they have screwed players over in the past and stuff. Here's what it is. So you have most recently they've introduced a thing where every single day you can go onto the website and be able to get a free daily thing, which is a couple flasks and I think it's like a single long range and then like a little bit of time or something. That's what it is, like 5-10 minutes, whatever it is. There, it used to when we were doing the Thriving Forces events, it used to actually count for a purchase, and then it was whatever the last update was, like a week or two ago. It knocked it out now. It doesn't count towards a purchase anymore, which is total bullshit, dude. Entirely, and that's what I'm saying. Like people can go fuck themselves. So just at the end of the day, it's just total scumbaggery at its worst, honestly, and it's really just fucking irritating, dude. So anyway, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens though here in the near future. See what people are going to be doing and see exactly how this season may or may not be good for us or bad for us is what it is. But like I said, I think honestly, if we got these people that are Town Hall 24 right now, if they could at least get their stuff to Town Hall 25 is what it is, and be able to sort of burn that down as quickly as possible is what it is then, because that takes I think about almost a month to get that done is what it is, because that's what you need to do. They need to do that just to get to upping their stable, their uh, police station, and their fire station to level 25s then, and then it's only then you can actually produce T9s, and it's also only then that you can actually uh, get ahead when it comes to the library and be able to eventually, obviously your library has to be at level 25 as well for that matter to get to the final ultimate whatever then, whether it be cavalry or uh melee or whatever the case be. Which by the way, I'm actually on melee right now on my main account currently, and the problem right now again it goes back to the flasks because I got 41 after this current build, which is about 2 days or so, and then I basically have to go back to doing something else to gather more flasks. So it'll be another set of time right now. But as of right now, I am currently 59% into melee training, and I think that build right there will take me over like 60 or 61 or something like that, maybe give or take. Because after this, I gotta do 4 more builds for the fighter siege attacks from for 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is basically melee fighter attack increase when sieging a town. And the same thing with the defending, uh, your defense increase when you're sieging a town. And to start out with those ones for the 7-1, it takes 125 flash to have 41 currently, so I need to get 80-ish, give or take, to do either one of those. And then we would go down to fighter siege health, which is at level 2 right now. It's going to be level 3. It's going to take 108 flasks. And the thing about that is it only takes 4 hours to do that whole thing. And this is the problem right now with the whole flask thing is you can burn through a lot of fucking time very quickly in this game. The problem is you also have to burn through a shitload of flasks to do so. And if you're not paying for flasks, you're basically not getting ahead is what it is. And so, yeah, it's going to be a long time before I ever get to Cavalry, or before I ever get to Ultimate Melee is what it'll be then, because it'll be, like I said, probably about 15,000 fragments eventually is what I'll need here to finish this off right now from where it's at right now. So, and then eventually it'll be Sharpshooter, which is 56% currently is what it'll be. So, yeah, it is what it is, man. So, but as it is right now, I got my first 3 formations all the way to 100%. My F4 is at 68%, which I might just do that one in the future here because it takes about almost a week to do the melee defense here. And it also takes almost a week to do all the other stuff there too, for that matter. So, or I might just go to like F5 right now. I think that's probably the one to go with, honestly, because that one only takes a couple of days right now to get the sharpshooter defense and stuff like that all the way down. The problem with that is though, even with F5 and eventually getting to the team of 3 on that one, that team of 3 is going to take 1,500 flasks to be able to do that then. So it's going to be a pain in the ass to get even that done. And be able to get past that is what it'll be to get to the, the patch up to get my stamina back a little bit faster and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. It is what it is. Sorry, I was trying to see if this person was doing stuff right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there as my T10s right now, or I should say hybrids is what I'll call them right now, because they're not totally T10, they're T9 and one formation, and then they're T10 and the other formations. So but yeah, we'll see if that see if those two can carry. And then maybe jumping with my F1 on my last account too, for that matter. That's still a pure T9, so we'll have all T9s and then a T10 doing this together. So we'll see. We'll see if this will actually work or not. I hope it does. That'd be sweet. But anyway, I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, I really don't know. Something about some shit, honestly. That's pretty much what it is, man. It's like something about something, and then some other bullshit. So, but yeah, yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, I really hope, honestly, with this next update, because I'm not sure if they'll do this or not. I really hope they do, though. Is they need to fucking update the upcoming thing. Here's what it is to allow for up to level 31 in your season, or not your season, in your home region, because right now it's only at level 28 is your maximum, and there definitely needs to be a level 21, or no, there definitely needs to be a level 31 on that one. So I'm hoping, honestly, with this update they have coming up in a couple days for season 7 content, that actually updates your season, your home region again. That's be the case, because like I said, it's more of a pain in the ass right now than it's worth, and you're definitely losing a lot of time and resources when you have to go from 30 to 28 now for your tiles and stuff like that, for various like water resources and food and stuff like that. So anyway, let's see if I can take this bad boy down now or not. Hopefully, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Nice, we did. Okay, so who actually won here is the question. Nice, it was all me. That's awesome. Cool, cool. Yeah, it was all me on that one. Now I feel very proud of myself on that one, dude. So it was me with the T10 hybrids, and then it was me with my pure T9 F1 that just beat that shit down. So cool, 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 cool. So anyway, that being said, I think that's where we're basically going to end with the day off, is what it is, because I pretty much already said everything I wanted to say for this episode, and then we're going to be back here in a few hours for uh, our not buckshot, for Stand Your Ground Saturday. Sorry, my mind's kind of scatterbrained right now with everything going on currently. But yeah, we'll be back later tonight for Stand Your Ground Saturday. Be talking about some anti-gunner stuff when it comes to the gun control pieces of shit in our country, as well as the anti-lifers, who are both all the same people. As what it is at the end of the day. They're all a bunch of Nazi scum, dude. Period. End of story. And they need to be treated up to this point, honestly, in history, because they are Hitler's brown shirts, legitimately. When you're disarming people and then you're trying to end human life with eugenics and stuff like that, you are legitimately Hitler in 1930s Germany. So, and if you're not directly Hitler, you're one of the SS soldiers then, or SA, or the brown shirts that work for him, various kids and stuff like that that were there. So, anyway, but yeah, either way, bunch of scumbags in general. So, that being said, I think this is a good episode. Um, we'll be back later. We'll talk about some stuff relating to a bunch of different things, honestly. And then going from there, we'll yeah, it's like Megan's doing some stuff right now. Make people better or something, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Well, we're gonna redrop some shit here, so it is, so that people know exactly where to fucking go and get some shit for free, because there's a lot of them still left here with like 20 something minutes to go. So hopefully people will figure this out very quickly. Sorry, I'm just, again, like, this is the thing as well, like, and this is what the low level people need to do as well, for that matter, dude. It's like, y'all need to be working on this stuff and getting what needs to be gotten from these boxes, what it is on the main region right now. Do a jump over from that from the season region of this region and get your shit on, is what it is, man. So, because if you're not, what the fuck you doing, man? Like, I got a bunch of these fucking Negan boxes today, man. Like, that, again, that's what I was saying. Like, this is the whole point, though, is I have not gotten as many of these boxes of stuff in the last probably 72 to 96 hours right now. Like, I've got more of them in that time period right now than I have all of the previous season. And by that, I mean all of season 6 and pretty much all of season 5, too, for that matter. Because there's people running shit on a daily basis right now. And it's fucking awesome, dude. Like, it is one of the best things that we could have had happen to this region right now, is getting all these people together and being able to bring forth a lot of power in a lot of places. And overall, I think it'll be an interesting thing to have happen. It'll be, in the long run, I believe truthfully, it will definitely be for the betterment of all of us right now. Yeah, we've got 9 boxes right now so far today. So we go ahead and crack all these real quick right now. So we got 4 level 28s. Let's see, you got meat and bullets. Got wooden meat. Got veggies and meat. And we got meat and water for that last one. Then we got 5 26s. Let's see, veggies and bullets. Just bullets. Wooden meat. Veggies and wood. And then finally, veggies and wood again. Damn it. I was really hoping for something else on one of those. It would have been so nice to have the Negan fragment or something else for that matter, because especially in certain one of these counts, because there's stuff that needs to be gotten. There's what it is then. So, and then obviously in my the network account that I'm in right now, I got 3 fragments I need to get right now for universal fragments to get Lord up to 4-star 3 parts right now, and then Lydia is almost to a 5-1 right now. She is 40 fragments away right now currently. And then, of course, if I get 5 more Morgan fragments, he'll be at a 5-3 actually. So, but yeah, definitely getting good here right now, and hopefully at some point I'll be able to get various things done and get get a lot of good shit here. Is what it'll be then. So. Problem is, there's so many people here. So that's one thing. Even the one guy mentioned was how I think the region he came from was like a lesser. It was like very easy for him to take like 1 or 2 or whatever it was in the survival challenge events. And then he realized when he got over here, he's like, "Damn, dude, this shit is competitive as fuck." So it's like, yeah, and that is a thing too. By the way, like it's a huge difference between where you're coming from and where you're going to is what it is there. Because you're like, oh, I'm gonna be able to go over here and like sort of kick ass and stuff like that. And then you realize like, oh, I guess I'm not. So I just realized I got 74 Sarah fragments just sitting there doing nothing. So that's cool. We're from 0 to 74 in one shot there. So we are now for her. We got let's figure this out now. 36 to go right now on Sarah until she becomes a 6-star legitimately is what it'll be. So that's cool. Cool. So anyway, um, I feel like there was something else I wanted to say too, and I can't remember what it was now. Yeah, I literally can't think offhand. I don't know. Must not have been important. But yeah, hopefully, like I said, though, we will get some guides together for the people that are still under Town Hall 25s right now, and get them to at least the 25th Town Hall, and then hopefully pass that even to no, I don't want to do that thing. Yeah, get them to where they need to be in the coming season, so it'll be then, so they can actually get ahead in the long run. Because that's all that really matters at the end of the day, man. It's getting people that actively want to be active to a position where they actually can be a betterment to not only your overall clan, your overall coalition, and then eventually uh your overall war pact is what it'll be then. So, and that being said, we are definitely going to look into doing some stuff right now that betters us as a whole in the coming, you know, season, and then going in obviously to season 8, then eventually, and then 9, and so forth and so on. So, because right now, as of last night, when they dropped the Survivor thing, one of the things I thought was very interesting with this was you actually had it giving uh single fragments of either Call to Arms to White or Vengeful Governor. So, yeah, it'll be very interesting to see what happens with that stuff, dude. Because, like I said, and the thing is, like, as much as I would pay for other things and stuff like that, like the 40 Abes or whatever the case be, like if I had like the money to pay for like 48 fragments or something like that I would right now. Or the same thing with, other characters for that matter. There's no fucking chance in hell that I'm going to ever pay for a single call to arms to white, a single vengeful Negan, etc. That's just fucking insanity. Yeah. So basically, what it has here now for this whole thing is you have the main 12, which is obviously Shane's trio, Mercer's trio, the Whisperers, and then um, Abraham's trio of people. And you can get 40 of those fragments, which, if you get to 5 stars on those guys, that's not worth it anymore, is what it is, because again, you're not. It's just giving you extra fragmentation then that you're not going to need. You need to get the advanced ones after that then. So it's either if you're under 5 stars though, that's always the thing to go for with 2K is what it is there. And then obviously the other ones they have is you can get then a possibility of 3 Johns, 3 Dwights, 3 Connies, 3 Magnas, 2 fragments for Jesus, a single Teenage Carl, a single Season Rick, a single Vengeful Governor, a single call to arms to White, or a single Ruthless Negan fragment, and then finally a single Pamela fragment. And then for the advanced fragments, it goes down to 8 of all the main 12 characters, 2 advanced Johns, 2 advanced Dwights, 2 advanced Connies, 2 advanced Magnas, 1 advanced Jesus, 1 advanced Carl, 1 advanced Teenage Carl, 1 advanced Season of Rick, 1 advanced fragment for Vengeful Governor, 1 advanced fragment for Call to Arms to White, 1 advanced one for Ruthless Negan, and then 1 advanced one for Pamela, which is such a fucking slap in the face, dude. And the worst part of it is, like, as far as my understanding is, there were people, and when I say people, you know who I mean. I'm talking about the whales in this one that have paid already have had get ahead is what it is there. They are openly being like, oh yeah, it's another fragment I can get now. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pay this 2K for this now. And it's that, and it's a couple medals and stuff like that. And it would be like a few hours of speed ups and stuff like that, and whatever else for that 4th thing then. Which is so ridiculous, dude. Like, that is not worth 2,000 fucking rupees at all. It's just not. Like I said, the 40 fragments are. The 8 fragments, if you're almost there, I can justify. But yeah, when you're going down to like 3, 2, or single fragment, like, nah, bro. Like, that's just scummy in general, is what it is. It's really fucking scummy in general. So, anyway. But, yeah, needless to say, it is what it is right now. Shit. Where the fuck am I right now? No, I just realized we were like almost here is what it is. So. Nice. Okay, send my dudes that way. About 2.5 minutes away from me. Jesus. Can these people find things like any further away? Like, Jesus, dude. I swear to God, man, it's like I get wanting to scour and stuff, but damn, like, you cannot tell me there's not one that's like a minute and a half away from us right now. Grab at. It's like, Jesus, lady. So, anyway, I'm half kidding, but I'm totally dead serious. Is what it is right now. Because that's just ridiculous, man. I assume it was her that took the first one, honestly, on that one, because she is a legit T10. Here's what it is for that account. I think she's actually one of these T10, T9 hybrids like I am, is what it is, but she's had enough time to get her shit together for at least one full rotation as like an F1, that is what it is there. Versus myself, who's only been able to get enough for like, partials, what it is right now. So, yeah, let's go ahead and check that there real quick. Yeah, I was right. It was her and myself, and then myself again. So yeah, she got it with her T10s, and I got it with my T9 T10 hybrids. So cool, 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 cool. Yep, that'll be something. Wait, what the fuck are we doing now? Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. I was wondering what the fuck was going on down here. Apparently we are building an outpost, I guess, and that's why everybody jumped over here. I'm like, wait, what? Huh. Yeah, as it said here, build at your leisure. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, that's weird. Like I would think, like honestly, like why? Why you why you do this to me now, man? I want to do this, but I don't want to do this now, you know what I'm saying? Because like I can actually jump back to the other one then, and it's a whole thing. And it'd be better for us in the long run. So there you go. Oh, now I see what we're doing. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now. Okay, so we're basically overlaying a clan base at the sanctuary, which is something we should have done probably months ago, honestly. And the reason that I understand why we're doing this now is what it is for future lines we cross events. Because the problem is with that right now is when you have the lines we cross event, if you're not in clan territory, you cannot use uh clan jumps to be able to get there is what it is. And so you basically have to waste a whole elite relocation to get there instead of being able to just use a clan territory relocation. And in doing this and doing us a base right here, we can at least have something to where you can have trying to see how many people would actually be there, is what it would be now. So you could have basically, let's see here, you got one, maybe two, three, four, five, six, maybe seven people at the end of the day that would be able to get there, which is pretty good actually. Pretty good actually. Yeah. So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Jesus Christ. It's gonna take us fucking 44 days to build this motherfucker though. Like, god damn, bro. All that being said, there's only 4 people there building right now, so it makes logical sense then. So yeah. It's like, all right then, cool. Yeah, let's see what was said here then. Okay, so let's see what Mag said here about this whole thing. Let's see. See, it says season 1 base at Sanctuary, build at your leisure during your sleeping hours, etc. for now. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Well, if that be the case, then since I have a shield on and everything, I'm gonna do what needs to be done here. And as soon as my dudes start to return, I will end up grabbing for something. So anyway, it'd be really nice to get a fucking Negan fragment here, or at least some rubies or something, man. Because shit, man, you know, like it's been like what 10, 11 of these right now. I still haven't gotten nothing. Nope, that was nothing too. It was a bunch. Well, I shouldn't say nothing. I've obviously got water and food and things like that would work out well for building stuff in the future is what it is there. But you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not getting any of the actual other stuff that could be got, which is basically for these boxes, you can get what can you get these boxes? Yeah, you can get it's 520 rubies or a single Rally enemy rewards what it is there, or it would be a stashes of various things then. And the rally thing right now would be this actually one is it's only Negan in this one. It's not his advanced form like it is in season 6 or whatever. So you can only get Negan or Dwight or John, and then it would be Militia Rick, Shane, Morgan, Abraham, Holly, and Rosita, which is their original fragments. Which obviously, if they're at 5 stars completely, it's not worth it even having them. That's what it is. Like that's just a waste of a thing. Then, like you're better off to just get something else for that matter in there, or like we don't have the other characters yet or whatever it is. Then, so, but yeah, it's pretty interesting though overall. I think. And like I said, it'll be very interesting to see what happens in the coming days and weeks and stuff like that to see what goes down with certain things. There is what it is. So anyway, hmm, okay. Well, then I guess I'm good. Okay, I was about to jump on this one, and they're just like, I was like, yeah, should I? And it's like, yeah, I probably should. And it's like, no, I guess I won't then, because fuck me then. So because this one chick just jumped over with her accounts then. So it's like, well, whatever then. Cool. Have at it, Hoss, and then I'll just do it myself in like, a couple minutes. It'll be here then. So, let's see where exactly is this one at right now. How far away from us is this right now? God damn, dude. I didn't realize the one chick that came over from one of the secondary clans is a 21 when it comes to Town Hall right now. Like, dude, she is way the fuck far behind us. Is she even T8 right now that I'm thinking about it? Because I think you got to be 22 to be T8 right now. How how the fuck are you still T7 in like see this is the shit that pisses me off right there, man. Like you gotta see how fast I went off right there on that one. Like seriously, like have you been doing nothing for 6 fucking seasons now in this game? Like are you playing like once a week kind of thing, or is it once a month? Maybe even for that matter. Because Jesus fuck, that's how you get to that point, dude. My God, that is fucking. Oh my God, man. Whew, I'm angry right now. I am legit angry right now, dude. Justifiably so, by the way. I think those might be almost gone. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a problem when people don't grab the shit in a timely manner. Well, actually, I'd say the real problem is in those supply boxes, they should be there for like 2 hours, by the way. Oh, shit. Did I miss it? Oh, no. Cool, I did. Fuck yeah, buddy. I just got in there right on time now. This guy's giving out flasks. Get some flasks. Shit. Come on. This is the time period that I think is close enough to reset, where it's basically like 2,200 hours in some places or whatever. So not everybody's going to be able to be on then, which is good because then I can get free shit really quick. Here's what it is. So I'm like, hell yeah. And so I'm going to grab these fucking boxes as much as quickly as possible. Is what it is then. So. Oh, damn it. Give me a box. Give me a box. Give me a box. Yes. Fuck yeah. All right. Just putting that away right now. I can't remember what I was saying now. Some stuff about some things, probably. Jesus Christ, man. I just realized it's like a 4-minute fucking thing for these people. Yeah, that's way, way far away from them, dude. There, well, since I know that now. gives me some time to do some stuff. Here's what it is then. So anyway, um, but yeah, like I said though, it's a situation there where you have people who are definitely a detriment in the long run. They are going to be able to carry nothing, unfortunately, and because of that, it's basically they're going to hurt the clans and the coalition overall over time. So unless we're able to like, put and again that's the thing, they have them in a secondary coalition too for that matter, because then they can actually be over there doing whatever then and sort of trying to get ahead but not really is what it is there. And like that's the thing, like I think the problem is though is like it's a detriment to them and us because most of us have been, here long enough. We've been able to gather bread and whatnot, what have you, and stuff like that. Versus these people that don't have that kind of stuff, and they are, so low on the totem pole that they really just need to get done a bunch of things. Is what it is there, and the real issue becomes as well on top of everything else on that one. You can only have so many things a day when it comes to people giving you free shit, which sucks because again, it's an active detriment to you in that situation. So anyway, yep, still no Negan fragments. God damn, dude. I'm actually starting to get pissed off now on that one because you would think with the amount of boxes I pulled, like at least give me a friggin' thing of rubies and shit, man. Like it's not even the Negan fragments I want more than anything; it's the fucking rubies I want. There's what it is, and that's the problem when you have 15, and out of 15 you have one that contains that shit. And the same thing with Negan itself. The Negan box itself, you have one that contains that shit. So what are we at here now? Huh. Interesting. That's interesting. So there was now an announcement made that there are now 7 members of a region council currently. 3 of them from my clan, 2 of them from DFA, and 2 from Hellhounds. Interesting. So yeah, that's cool. Cool. I know that there was some others before that I know Palmer used to be one of them, but then he left the region is what it was. And I think he actually was the one that helped fuck us in the long run for various things, which is not surprising, unfortunately. And that's the problem with people that can just, be that whale and then pay to win to get out is what it is then. So it's like, yeah, leave us in the fucking lurch and then come back and scumbag everybody then. And of course, I just checked all the ones for my boxes for this one now, and there's nothing there either. That much son of a bitch. So anyway, let's see where we're at right now. Some maintenance stuff on that. Oop, I just got there. All right. Well, with that one, I think I'm gonna call it a day then, because I'm pretty tired. I don't feel the greatest. Wait, how is this? Is this not planetary? What the hell? Oh, okay, it's directly out of our clan. Okay, that makes more sense. I thought this was in our clan territory. I was about to jump into, and it was like, no, it's telling me I got to use an elite thing, and I'm like, no, that's not right. And then I realized I could literally jump like 3 feet from it, and I'm good to go then. So, yeah, which is what I did. All right, well, on that note, I'm gonna call it a day then. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Be back in about 5 hours, give or take, for tonight's Stand Your Ground Saturday, where we'll be talking about 2A stuff and a bunch of other things, and basically just different variations of things here and there that are politically related. So have a good one, y'all. Look forward to season 7 starting in a few days. Here's what it is, and overall, it'll be fun being T10. So yeah, fun times ahead. Like I said, mostly it'll be probably just a battle where I'll be sitting back watching battles as a T10 and then helping everybody build what it is then. So anyway, till later. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.